It's about that time. It is the first weekend in October, and that means we are getting spoopy. So, yeah, this week I'm talking about Rocky Horror Picture Show. All right, so the whole premise you got Middle America dad bod guy and Janet, and they're at a wedding, and Middle America dad bod guy is like, "Hey, Janet, we should get married," and they sing a song where he just swears at her profusely, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna marry you." Spoiler alert, you got some pretty big characters hiding in the background at the chapel. Hey, hey, hey. But yeah, so they're doing their thing and they're engaged. Cut to driving through spooky woods at night in the rain. Because what's scarier than driving an old car with bad windshield wipers in the rain in spooky woods? Yeah, nothing. That's right. Not even Bigfoot can be scarier than that. So they're driving, their car breaks down. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Cue Scooby Doo walking through the woods finding a big mansion music. Yeah, you know. I think that's Get Smart, never mind. So yeah, they get there. The whole time you haven't missed much, just a couple songs, and there's the one that they're walking up like, "There's a light on in this place." So Middle America Dad Bod and Janet, they get to the mansion and they meet Riff Raff, and they're like, "Hey, our car broke down. Can you please let us use your phone?" And Riff Raff is like, "Yeah." And that's when they meet Magenta and they sing a song about time travel and it's highly infectious and there's something about beached whales. After they sing their time travel song, Middle America Dad Bod guy is like, "Hey, that was really cool. Anybody know how to Charleston?" And Janet is like, "God, I can't believe I'm going to marry this guy. Somebody please shoot me square in the face because I am so embarrassed." So they're trying to back out of the party because Middle America Dad Bod, he's made it awkward. And while he's doing that, somebody's coming down the elevator. Who is it? Uh-oh. Yeah, it's the main big bad guy, Dr. Frankenfurter. He's there. He's like, "Hey, what's up? I'm not food. I'm actually a euphemism for a penis." And he sings a song about being the sweetest of transvestites. That's when we go upstairs to the lab and we get to meet the Boulder. Dr. Jimmy Dean's over there. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to build the best, most perfect human specimen. And he's going to be the ultimate love machine, and I'm never gonna not be loving that bod." They go through this whole big grandiose thing of bringing the Boulder to life, and he jumps up out of the aquarium that he was born in and he flexes and he's like, "The Boulder is confused about what's going on." And he's trying to figure out what he's supposed to do in life, and Dr. Bratwurst is like way too aggressive. Like, "Hold up, dude, you need to take a look at what consensual means, because that's not anything. I'm gonna go ahead and call him Dr. Bad Touch for a minute, because, like, no thank you." And the Boulder's trying to get away, and that's actually what brings us to the main part of the movie. The Boulder is like, "Haha," and like leaves. But now everybody's stuck in the house for the night. And I mean, we're trying to figure out where this whole thing's going, because I'm on this roller coaster with you. You're on this roller coaster with me. We don't know what's going on at this point. Meatloaf shows up, and he's riding a motorcycle singing a song about, like, eat shit and die. And I'm lost. Frank decides to kill Meatloaf with an axe in a freezer. Where did a freezer even come from? We're in a laboratory. The dear professor straight gets Meatloaf in the freezer with the fire axe like we're playing some Clue. So everybody just kind of goes on about their life like nothing happened. And then we get to the whole thing where the other Professor Wheelchair Bound, shows up at the house, and Middle America Dad Bod is like, "Professor Wheelchair Bound, what are you doing here?" So not wanting to be the bad host, Frank is like, "Hey, come in, have some dinner, get out of the rain. I'm not going to leave a dude in a wheelchair in the rain. I'm not that messed up." So they come in and they're having dinner. Uh-oh, plot twist. It's Meatloaf. Figure out which one I'm talking about. So now I completely forgot to even introduce Venezuela to you, but she was in love with Meatloaf. And now that she's being fed Meatloaf, she's really conflicted because she's like, "This guy's delicious, but I love him. I don't know what my life is." And she gets really sad. Then everybody moves on about their business like nothing happened and they all go to bed. Middle America Dad Bod and Janet are not married. So naturally they sleep in different rooms. This ain't no scandalous movie, except hold up, it is. Brad is in his room and somebody crawls into bed. He assumes it's Janet. They start doing maritals. The camera cuts over to Janet's room and somebody crawls into bed with her. She assumes it's Brad. They start making maritals. What's this? It's not Brad? What's this? It's not Janet? Hold up, who is it? Plot twist, Dr. Hot Dog. Frank is in both rooms at the same time. Like he's got some sort of time turner and he's just like, "Ha ha ha ha, I'm everywhere. You don't know where I'm at because I'm everything." And turns out Brad was into some really weird stuff. We don't get to know what, but the good doctor is like, "Shut up, you know you like it." And he's like, "I will say no such thing, sir." And then back in Janet's room, he's like, yeah, you dirty, you know. And she's like, so what if I am? She kind of owns it. So like, I'm a little bit proud of her there. And then she's like, I gotta have more of this. Now she's tweaking off maritals. She's had it once, and she's like, I need this in my life now. Then we have a whole song about like, I am incredibly dirty. I need to take a shower. Please don't touch me. That's what Janet's singing. So this whole time you have Jody High Roller and you have Chartreuse, and they're trying to figure out how to go home because they're aliens too. They're down here with Dr. Frankenfurter trying to figure out how to go home. But Frank, he's the leader, and he's like, nah, I like it here. I get to be me. And they're like, no, dude, we gotta go home. This is boring. We take Frank, Argentina, Middle America Dad Bod, Janet, and Professor Wheelchair Bound. We put them in a theater, right? They're gonna do the biggest spectacular show to no audience. They sing and dance around. There's a couple nipple shots. Next thing you know, Riff Raff and Vermilion, they come busting in like, your reign is over. We're going home. Uh-oh, the Boulder's here now? He's getting ready to fight somebody because they shot Frank with a weird fork gun. It's just this weird pitchfork of a pistol, and it shoots squiggly cartoon lasers. They're aliens. I'm not going to question their science. So the Boulder picks up Frank. He's all sad, and he's climbing all King Kong up this radio tower. He keeps getting shot, and he will not die. Spoiler alert, he dies. And next thing you know, they do the time travel dance again, and the house disappears. So Professor Dadbod, Janet, and Professor Wheelchair Bound, they're just left out of nowhere because that time travel dance, for some reason, it also bends space. So they just teleported the house on out of there. They're like, we out, deuces. And they take off. And they're like, cool, well, that was an adventure. And they go back to their boring, mundane lives. All right, well, that has been me explaining Rocky Horror Picture Show. All month, not week, we're going to be talking about other spooky, scary things. So keep coming on back. Let your friends know. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think, what I should do next. Catch you guys next week.